The idea, it really did come from God, because I have all these ideas, but this one, it just kept on just coming back to me. And he was like speaking to me through like friends, through just other events. And so I've been thinking about doing the LA Fitness Festival for over a year. I didn't speak it out loud until maybe like September of last year. And so I was like, well, I'll do it at the end of the year. And then I pushed it back. And I was like, I'll do it at the top of the year. And I just kept on pushing. But people were like, when is this happening? Let's do it. Let's do it. And then I just had this like urge to want to do something that hadn't been done before. Like, there's been fitness festivals before, but none that really emphasize the idea of community, like bringing an event to the community of Los Angeles, which isn't in Santa Monica, it isn't in Venice, and it isn't like, I'm talking about the heart of LA, something where it's multi-generational, multicultural, all different genders and ages and sex orientation, classes can come, and having a day that's kind of like Coachella, like lit like Coachella, but healthy like a health fair. And so I had a small picture of what I wanted it to be. Like, oh yeah, I just wanted big with 300 people. And then I met this lady from Extreme Unity, and we started talking in March about it. And she was like, yeah, I'm thinking like 1,000 people. And I'm like, 1,000? That's a lot of people. I didn't even think it could be like that. And she was like, it could be like that. And so she just threw that number out there, and it just, like, I couldn't let it go. And so I started pitching this idea. I'm gonna have 1,000 people show up to this LA Fitness Festival, and we're gonna have live performances, we're gonna have workshops, we're gonna have food vendors. It's gonna be multiple classes happening at the same time. It's just gonna be this really big event. And I started working with a nonprofit. I'm not gonna name them because they did some really shady stuff. But I started working with this nonprofit, and he got me really excited about it. He gave me this really amazing pitch deck. We pitched to Nike. I asked Nike for like $10,000. I'm like, I'm pitching to everyone. Nike said, we're not giving you $10,000. Like, no, you need to show me that this event is something so that we can give you something. They ended up like outfitting all my trainers and like donating stuff. But 7 weeks before the event happened, the nonprofit that I was working with, they stopped communicating with me, and I lost my venue, like permits, everything gone. So I had 7 weeks to find a location. I already started selling tickets. I released like general admission, and we had 100 RSVPs in like 24 hours. So I was like, oh yeah, this is like, we need to find a location. So we found Trade Tech. And Trade Tech, I actually went to Trade Tech for a little bit. And the lady that I met there, she was just so in love with the vision of bringing fitness and music and culture together at a low to, initially I wanted it to be no cost, but then the cost of the fitness festival kept on coming up. So I was like, well, I have to charge people to kind of at least break even. But it was low cost, and I wanted it to be open to everyone, like any fitness level, any age, any gender, any race, like everybody come. You don't have to be a socialite or influencer or any of that. You don't have to be rich, you don't have to be fit. Just come out and have a good time. So we did it September 7th. And when I tell you everything that could go wrong, went wrong, that's how it was. Like, we were supposed to start at 8. We were still setting up at 8. I expected 1,000 people, maybe 100 showed up. But those people that showed up, when we talk about the idea of community, it was such a community event. And they all saw the vision, and they were like, we want you to come back next year. Like, we want to keep doing this, and it's going to grow, because what you're doing is something from the heart. And it wasn't for me, it wasn't to make money. It was really just to one, highlight all the other trainers that we have in LA. There's so many dope trainers in LA who don't really have a voice, who don't have a platform, who people don't really know about because they don't have a social media presence. So we had that, and they're trainers that I believe in. It's hard for me to like just look at a trainer and be like, you're the one. Like, no, like you have to prove yourself to me. And there's so many that I believe in that I wanted to encourage to be a part of this fitness festival, and they all showed up. Like I had maybe like 16 trainers. Yeah, they all showed up, and they ended up just being a part of the festival as participants. Some taught classes, but they were all just like, we love this. We love the idea that you're putting behind this, and it's just gonna keep getting bigger and better. And yeah, so if in terms of turnout, was it a success? Numbers wise, no. But in terms of like the mission and the purpose behind it, I think it was 100% success. It was a lot of work. I mean, like forget working out. You wanna lose weight? Plan a fitness festival, okay? Like, I was so lean. But no, I learned a lot, and it definitely opened the doors to more opportunities. So LA Fitness Festival is now a nonprofit, okay? So we're gonna be doing events leading up to the big one so that I can generate, a buzz and money so that we can pay for the big fitness festival to really get it the way that I want it to be done.